Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to the It's Tired End of the Day podcast.
That's not what this is called at all.
I don't know what this is called. We haven't decided a name for it.
Untitled podcast project.
So, thank you guys for coming back. We're happy to be here. Happy to have a good
All
time and all
five of
that
you.
good stuff. Yeah. Today's sponsor for this video is Jacobson's The Box. You can get your own box for a small fee of $19.95 and a piece of gum.
Now, Marissa, is this just like an empty box or is this something?
We have a number of boxes. You can get boxes coated in foam for whatever your choice is. I'm using one right now. It's delightful. The box. We have empty boxes. We have boxes full of kittens.
I feel like we should have rehearsed this.
Nah, doing it live. So anyway.
Okay, so let me lead in with this. Last week's podcast, good podcast. No, it's all right. I guess I don't know. Whatever.
I mean,
But this week though,
this week,
it's gonna blow you away.
probably not. It's probably just gonna be like calming background noise, but you know that's cool too.
Wait, hold on. Wait, where's the water? Is that nice? That's gross. Okay.
I love soothing water sounds. I don't know what you're talking about.
So what's on the agenda? I got a couple things I want to talk about, but
Yeah. So this week has been pretty cool.
pretty chill.
Not too crazy. I'm kind of over a lot of the hype and drama of last week, but you know, whatever. You know, like the new iPhone came out this week, iPhone 7, as well as the new
Exploding phone.
the new
Brand new
Galaxy Note 7, which has had some problems, as you've probably heard.
It's a bomb.
Yeah.
It's not the bomb as in that old like term from like the early '90s or
I'm
mid
gonna say
'90s.
90s.
Yeah, this is the whole '90s.
Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't around like the whole '90s though.
You weren't really. I mean, you were there, but you weren't.
I
like,
was there.
You weren't
I was
fully
alive.
conscious. You know
I mean,
what
I wasn't part of like the fucking like global initiative to use the word the bomb. But I mean, I was
You were
alive.
still in diapers and things, so it really didn't count.
Not dude, but after the whole '90s.
For like
Or
maybe
'91.
3 years, 4 years.
Is that how long kids poop themselves for?
Pretty much. I mean, like when
Three.
you,
Three is pretty old.
I mean, when you're like 3 or 4, you go to the bathroom, but you still have the occasional accident. You know what I mean?
Maybe you had the occasional accident.
I'm sure you
I'm a
had
big
the
boy.
occasional accident. I have a picture of you running around in a diaper.
Whip. Oh, I got very offended at first. Oh, that's right. You
His
do.
mom like shows me that picture all the time, and I love it.
She's old now. Look, this picture's my baby. Like, I married. Yeah, I know. Thank you. He still wears those. Thank you. So what about this iPhone that I don't care about?
Okay, so the only really interesting thing about the new iPhone is the fact that they took away the phone jack,
That's other
the
stuff.
headphone jack.
That's other stuff.
No, it's the same phone. It's always the same phone.
I mean, it looks the same.
It looks the
I
same.
mean, here's the thing.
It functions the same.
I don't get wrapped up in the whole,
New phone every year
yeah.
hype.
I have the same crappy fucking LG from like. It's not even like one of those good LGs. It's the crappy kind.
I keep my phones until they just refuse to work anymore.
That's a good habit, I think. I think it saves some
You know,
cell phone trees.
you know those like phone trade-in booths in the mall where they like give you money for your phone? They won't even take my phone.
It's like, oh, this is
My phone doesn't
Oh.
exist to them.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. But I don't know. Like people kind of stampede. I see them over here, like at the malls and stuff. When like new iPhone comes out, it's like I gotta get it. For fuck, yeah, I need it. Jesus, it's like I don't care.
Camping out all night for a phone that is exactly the same phone as the phone
It's
in
not
your pocket.
hey.
Like a few
Hey.
millimeters larger.
Hey, it's got a new camera. I've been paid for this. I'm not gonna really remember all the specs for it. It's got a new camera.
Yeah.
It's got a larger screen.
Ooh,
I think maybe.
a little bit larger.
It has better integration with the iWatch thing. I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Anybody still playing Pokemon Go? Is there like 5 of you out there still playing Pokemon Go?
I heard about that too. Like they had some improvements to help you play Pokemon Go better for the iWatch.
That was a while ago, but I just
for the iWatch. They had a little. notification system like specifically for the iWatch.
I don't think there's
and I'm like
maybe outside of America, because I think it got released kind of late over there for a lot of folks elsewhere.
Here it's kind of like there's still some people walking around.
I haven't seen anybody,
but I don't see like waves of people anymore.
Yeah.
Groups of people going on walks and playing anymore.
Sad.
Like we were walking one day and just turned it on just to see what was what, but like it wasn't like a conscious. I have to go play this right now.
It's off my phone for at least 2 weeks now.
Man,
it's been for all that porn.
I wanted the Galaxy Note actually.
Really?
Yeah, the new one. So I'm a little excited that I didn't have money to go get it right away.
Well, you don't want a bomb?
Yeah, I don't. Because I charged my phone, like, most likely it exploded while charging, right?
Yeah.
I charged my phone next to my pillow.
What if it didn't? What if we were just walking down the street? It just blows up in your pocket. That's even better.
That's even worse.
Also, that phone was huge.
Yeah.
What's that girl in the picture had real small hands? That phone was fucking gigantic.
My phone is tiny, and I've been making fun of everybody, like, when I got this phone for getting, like, all these huge phones.
Yeah.
And now I look at my phone, it's like, I hate it. It's so tiny, and I can't see any of my games or things or any of my apps well enough. Like, I want a bigger screen.
I see that.
I just want to walk around with a tablet and hold it to my face.
Because on the fucking laptop, you fucking, like, change the resolution, and it looks like an old person computer now.
I didn't mean to turn it up that high. I meant to just turn it up a little bit so it was like slightly bigger because it was like way too small.
This fucking Firefox icon takes up like half the screen. It's really
I
kind of
need glasses and I haven't gone to get them yet. Okay, I just wanted it to be a little bigger.
That's a little bigger. Speaking of iPhone and iPhone games, what about that new Mario? That looks fucking awesome that I want.
Now
I have
see,
an iPhone.
it's basically an infinite runner, right?
I don't know. I don't think it's infinite. I think it has an endpoint.
It's running on its own. You're not pressing forward.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that, but I don't think it's like, you just run it until you fucking die. I think you get to the end of the fucking stage.
That's the way that you do a runner because it fits in Mario.
Oh, yeah,
because like that's just like Mario speed running right there. You just get one less button to push.
But way slower. Awesome. But also he's doing these weird little flip things. We'll put a link to the thing in the description.
Yeah, like that's cool. Like I would play that. I like that.
It's supposed to be coming to Android eventually.
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 I probably wouldn't be able to play it if it did come because my phone sucks.
Your phone does kind of suck.
Yeah.
My phone's not too much better. My back button and my context button don't work.
I'd probably still be playing Pokemon Go if I had a better phone. I had to like borrow my mom's phone every time I wanted to play.
That's awful. That's how. Look, kids. We want to invest in phones, all right?
I make fun of people about spending that much money on a phone, but like some things you should spend a bit of money on.
It's like certain things you can't you can't not get.
What are those things being maple syrup? You can't buy the cheap maple syrup.
Okay.
Hold that thought. It's just corn syrup with food coloring.
Hold that
thought. It's disgusting.
I have a story. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I work in a store, right? Right? In a grocery store. Whatever. It's not the best job, but it pays the bills and allows us to have all the podcasts we want. All right, so cool. So this drunk dude comes in last night. And I didn't tell you the story, Marissa. Yeah. He came in last night. He was like, "Hey man, where's the syrup at?" I'm like, "I'm next to the syrup now." I'm like, "Oh, it's right here. No problem, whatever." So he's like, "Where that awesome ass syrup at?" I'm like, I'm looking at the actual syrup, like the one that costs like $12. I'm like, okay. I'm like,
yeah, like actual maple syrup from a tree.
Exactly. So I reached for it before I can like really get my hand to it. He was like, "Here it is." He grabs like some cheap ass log cabin, like it's the good shit, man. I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, man.
I mean, as far as the
as far as
syrups go, that's probably one of the better ones.
Also, is it Aunt Jemima or Aunt Jemima?
Okay.
I say Aunt Jemima.
Here's the thing. I don't care where you're from or how you actually pronounce the word aunt. Like,
it's Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima is Aunt Jemima.
Yeah.
Like, you say it like you're Southern, whether or not you're Southern.
You say Ain't, A-I-N-T, A-I apostrophe T, Jemima.
Yeah.
Not Aunt. Aunt Jemima. Like, no, she's not your aunt. She's your aunt. Aunt Jemima. I will accept
I can't even say that.
What?
I can't even say that.
Well,
like
Aunt Jemima.
Aunt
Jemima.
Hard to say that. I can say Aunt Jemima, but like it's hard to say that when you're trying to, just in general.
So, do you say not you, Marissa, but audience, do you say aunt or aunt? Leave a comment.
I say aunt.
Hey, I say yeah.
Or I say auntie.
Yeah. I don't say auntie.
It's my auntie.
That sound too fucking country for me. I don't like auntie.
I mean, people in other countries say auntie too.
Yeah, but this is America.
Whatever. It sounds better than
yeah, whatever. I mean, whatever. I mean, I ain't gonna stop you.
My aunt.
I mean, I don't say aunt.
I don't say aunt because I don't want to like envision my aunts as like, you know, little giant ants. Bugs. I'm weird. I have an active imagination. I'm sorry.
Obviously, because you took that someplace dark. That shit got dark.
That's not dark. This isn't dark about ants.
That has a really weird.
Ants are very powerful creatures.
So is she like a woman pretending to, like, is she an ant pretending to be a woman, or is she like just like an ant and everybody just like ignores it?
Everybody's fine with it. That's who
like,
she is.
Yeah, I'm like, she just makes life choices. That's who she is now. It's not.
She didn't do anything to become an ant. She just is an ant.
So like, is it like what's that show? How and Chicken? Where like, Mama had chicken. Like, Mama had an ant. Mama had a human.
There's no questioning it. This is just what it is.
You come from a really good family. Nobody questions the ant. Ant. I can't say ant. Sounds weird now. Ant.
Yeah, exactly.
Ant.
Dude, you're not gonna sit here and just repeat the same word until it makes sense again.
Usually the opposite happens.
It gets worse.
It gets fucking worse. You like ants. Ant like a umbrella. I don't know. Don't give me that fucking look.
Don't yell weird words into the microphone.
Pussy willow. Is that?
Thanks. Now we lost our monetization
because of a tree. Paid.
Because of a tree.
Is it a tree or is it a pussy willow? What's your favorite word?
Apricot.
That's a good word. You know what my favorite word is?
What?
I like chimichanga.
Chimichanga is a good word.
I like scuba.
Why do you like scuba?
I just scuba. Say it.
We do this like every 4 days. I'm not saying scuba.
You said scuba.
There you go. You just had
scuba.
it.
Scuba tuba.
Oh, my best friend Anthony was here today. Hi, Anthony. If you're watching or listening to this, whatever.
Are we doing shout outs now?
Yeah, we're shouting out to Anthony.
Yo, it's the boy Anthony.
He was supposed to be on the podcast with us today, but he had to go. He had to leave early. And also, we didn't end up recording until like 3 or 4 hours after that. So.
Hashtag, Anthony, what's your favorite game? What's your favorite game, Anthony? Mario? Is it Mario?
He has been harassing him all day.
Have I?
Because he's a crazy person.
I don't consider harassment. Maybe just word assault. Oh, yeah, shout out.
That was funny. I brought it up because he was playing Mortal Kombat on his phone.
Oh, yeah. I don't like the idea of playing a fighting game on my phone.
Yeah.
I love my fighting games, and I don't want them to be fucking, like, toned down to be played on the fucking phone.
It just seems like, unless you have, like, one of those, like, phone controllers, which is still just, you know, putting an analog on your phone and doing the same thing.
I think so.
You still have to, like, tone down the actual controls of the game, and most fighting games have, like, pretty complicated combos. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's like, doing that on a phone screen, that's not reliable for one. That phone screen's going to get oily and you were going to get your butt kicked. And it's just...
Also, if you're a small phone like me, it's kind of like impossible. Yeah. I'm a very large man. I'm not fat, but I am 6'6", and I am fucking huge and have very large hands.
You get taller every day, apparently. Every time somebody asks you how tall you are.
Boy, I'm just 6'7". Ain't nothing wrong with being 6'9".
Oh, you skipped one.
I can't count good. We are tired. Jesus.
It was a long day. It was a nice day. But it was a long day.
Was it nice?
Yeah.
I remember nothing but heat. We came home and ate chicken.
I was fine. It was nice because I feel like I'm finally getting in better shape than Chris over here,
Hold on now, let's not get crazy now.
And then we had Anthony with us, and I'm like just speed walking, holding my laundry.
It's a funny walk.
Don't talk about him while he's not here.
He's listening. Hey, Anthony.
I'm walking, not my laundry, my groceries. I'm walking holding my groceries,
Might
and I
have
look
laundry.
back to see where my family is, and they're all behind me, way back. They're like, "Why are you walking so fast?" I'm like, "Why are you walking so slow?" Like 2 years
Because I was
ago,
having a conversation.
2 years ago, I would have been dying trying to keep up with you guys.
Well, maybe not Anthony, but me for sure. I don't know how fast Anthony walks. But
About that fast.
I walk very fast.
A very casual pace.
Like, my mom used to fucking leave me places.
My dad told me, like, you should walk like you have somewhere to go. Like, walk like you're trying to get somewhere. But then my dad has this very, like, slow,
He does kind of like,
saunter.
hello.
My dad walks like he's being recorded. like this is a jeans ad from, like, the 80s. That's how my dad walks. Like a Wrangler ad.
I
from
thought
the
about your
80s.
dad in, like, short shorts, like, modeling them. Like, torn, like, little, that's gross. Hey, hello there. I'm Isidore.
Oh, don't tell people my family's name, man.
His name is Isidore. Which is, isn't that a fucking cool name, though? I mean, I've heard cooler. But it's a pretty fucking cool name, I think.
I think Marissa's a pretty cool name.
I think Chris is a not cool name. That's a very common name.
It depends on what it's short for. It could have been short for... I can't think of
What
anything.
possibly? Christian and Chris, that's it. Like, what?
I like Christian as a name.
And Christopher, sorry. You know what's a real weird thing? You'll be surprised. Like, you'll be legitimately, no, I had it right first time. Legitimately surprised how many people, one, can't spell Chris.
Yeah.
Either K-R-I-S or C-R-I-S, which I don't understand. Like, how do you...
Those are usually, like, girl spellings.
I mean, even if it... I mean, I've never... Okay, whatever, though. But then the other one is...
For, like, Christina, like, different ways people write
okay.
Kristen or Christina.
That's fair.
Like, it's usually with, like, CRS or KRS.
Yeah. And the other one is people who don't know that Chris is short for Christopher or short for anything. They think, oh, your name is Chris. It's like, no, it's Christopher.
Like, your name's Christopher. I thought your name was Chris.
It is. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to don't call me Christopher. I don't appreciate it. But it's like, okay. Only the police, my wife, and the ladies, i.e. my mom, can call me Christopher. And you guys, because I like you guys. Whoever's listening. If you're listening to this, you can call me whatever you want. Almost anything.
Christopher is just easy to get your attention from a distance.
Uh-huh.
Like if I'm yelling down the street.
There's a motorcycle. You can probably hear that too.
That motorcycle has been
You
outside
are
for
a
like
piece
a
of
week
shit.
and has not moved not once. But as soon as we start a podcast,
He's
they're
like,
gonna start
let
revving the engine.
me go out here and rev this bad boy up. let me go out here and just be a dick. I hate every motorcycle rider ever. You know, you've ever been walking down the street having a conversation like, oh yeah, a nice little chit chat.
Because when they see people on the side of the road, they want them to turn and look at my awesome
You
motorcycle.
know, thinking like, you're a piece of shit. You're a bastard. Like, what do you do? Like, you really okay? I know, like certain cars, I guess they can't help it. The cars just sound like that. But like, when you just rev up, like, really?
There's a lot of people around here who, like, when they drive past you, they, like, rev their engines, their car engines, but their car sounds like a Tonka truck, like a little toy car, a little RC car.
Or the sound I just made, like...
And it's like that's
Yoda.
not the sound that you want to happen when you do that. You should probably not do that.
Basically. Like, you should get that examined. Is that what happens to cars? You'll get cars examined?
I used to let my friend
examine
drive
your
my car, and he would just sit there and like rev my little engine, and my car sounded like a toy car.
I feel like that's bad on the car.
It is, and I hated that he did that because my car is not made for that. And it sounded like it had the little horn. It sounded like Roadrunner. It was like me me. It was so cute. I love just like honking when I walk past people.
That's funny.
But that's stupid and annoying. Like don't do that.
Hey,
Yeah.
I want to talk about a thing.
What thing?
This is kind of unscripted. She isn't. It's
None
never
of this is
scripted. I mean, we
scripted.
never. But I'm saying we didn't like say, "Hey, I want to talk about this." Let me ask you a question. What? Okay, two questions. Why is everybody outside so loud today?
I don't know.
Like, you people have been quiet literally all day. It's like
I haven't heard a peep out of anyone all
like,
day.
oh, if they recorded, okay, rabble, 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 rabble. Like, oh my god. Okay, we don't stay in a bad area.
No.
It's a very, what's the word? Area.
It's a kind of eclectic area.
That's a good word for it.
Yeah.
Eclectic.
There's a lot of different kind of people here, including people who are a little different in the head.
They'd be crazy. That's a good term for it. They'd be crazy.
And there's no danger per se, but there is just unexpected noise, like at weird times.
And lots of fights. Like, not like fist fights, but like...
Just arguments.
Yeah. Like, you ain't shit. Like you ain't shit. It's a lot of that.
There's lots of arguments where people tell, like, each other's personal business in great
juicy.
detail.
Boy, juicy.
And it's like you were inside the house having this argument, but you walked outside.
Is this juicy?
To yell all of your personal business at people who didn't know you until you walked outside.
That's why you like little boys. Like, whoa. Jesus.
Like, why didn't you stay in the house?
Sitting there holding trash, like, oh shit, okay, juicy. That's a new joke now.
Will you stop?
Juicy.
Actually, I need that. I'm playing.
Want some water?
Yes.
I like how we talk about nerd news and like tech news for like literally all of like 3 minutes. Like, you know what? That's over with. Let's talk about our shit, our lives. For 21 minutes.
That's what this is anyway, right?
What?
We're just talking about like stuff
We don't know yet. We're just...
I mean, what else would we do? We would talk about stuff that we found interesting all week, or stuff that happened to us that we thought was hilarious, or just dumb.
Yeah.
It just...
Side note.
Man.
Side note before I go into the thing I want to talk about. If you're watching this, thank you. We appreciate you guys. All 5 or 6 of you. Or maybe this one will blow up and it's like 100 of you guys. Thank you, either way.
A whole 7.
Also, I want to give a shout out. You give a shout out.
Alright.
Button Masher. We like you. They make good Let's Play. I like those guys.
They do. I like them.
I like them. They was comment on our things and like them. I like you guys.
We don't
I'm married.
Comment back because we like watch YouTube on the PlayStation.
Yeah, a lot of times.
How come the consoles don't have like ways to comment
I don't know.
like give feedback? I want to interact.
I
don't want to have to go find a computer and do things.
I mean, we usually watch like all at once. Like you guys will release like a string of videos, and we'll like watch like 3 or 4 all at once. But we like you guys. Keep up the good work. Now I'm married, but I mean, if you guys ever, you know.
You have been throwing yourself at people all day.
Who?
Get offended.
Who? Anthony?
Yes.
I didn't want him to feel excluded. That's all. I wanted to feel fucking loved. I'm sorry. I'm a good friend. I offered to hold his hand. That's all I did. That's a little hand holding.
What am I doing?
What are you just picking that foam? Jesus. If you could see this fucking setup we got right now.
It is the worst.
It is.
And it's probably not even worth it. Like, we probably sound like crap right now.
We always sound like crap right now.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I got this apartment because I thought I wanted hardwood, right? And then I realized I hate hardwood. And so, like, the acoustics in here are, like, absolutely garbage. No matter how much stuff we put in here, it is, like, just...
As clip in?
It's terrible.
Don't clap.
I miss carpet. I miss having rugs and things and vacuuming instead of, like, sweeping and dusting every 5 seconds.
I ain't sweeping. I don't do it. I don't do it, but I like it.
If you like it, then I will give you the opportunity to do it.
Do we have any sriracha?
Why?
I thought about sriracha for some reason. I thought about pouring sriracha on the floor and, like, trying to sweep it up. I'm tired.
You would leave it there.
I'm very tired today. Anyway, do you feel like there's too many comic book things floating around right now?
Too many comic book things?
I feel like we kind of had a period where like it was kind of like a thing kind of like in the background, but now it's like every fucking superhero vigilante piece of shit is like no, I love comics, I love superheroes, whatever. But it's like they're fucking. You literally can't escape this shit. Like Luke Cage has got a fucking show. Who else? Talking about some other Marvel shit getting a show on fucking net. Like it's so much. Like they're all good. Well, most of them are good.
A lot of them are good.
Like okay, what's bad? I can't think of a bad one.
I don't know. That's a good problem to have though.
Yeah.
But like it's not the problem that like they're not necessarily bad at the moment. I think it's more like oversaturation issue. You know what I mean? Like there's just too much happening at once.
I feel like
and
we're
people
gonna
are gonna
like
burn out.
I feel like we're gonna be like at a time when like it's so much of it, then we're going to like say, okay, let's stop. Now we won't have any at all. You know, I'd rather just have a few. It's like, you know, freaking. You're talking about pulling like people from like way over here that nobody's even fucking. Oh, we're gonna make a fucking. We're gonna make a Sandman movie. We're gonna make a fucking like who's some really obscure person nobody fucking knows about.
I don't know, but I wanted that Sandman movie to happen, but.
You want it to happen.
I know you wanted it
to
happen.
Want
but I can't imagine like Hollywood doing that, right? Because
Lucifer.
Like, they just now started doing they just now started doing superhero movies, right? This is like a superhero movie where there's no fighting, nothing like really super actiony happening. I don't know if they're capable of that. You know what I mean? Not just yet. That's a bit too deep.
Yeah, for those who don't know who the Sandman is, not the Spider-Man Sandman.
Not Spider-Man Sandman.
Everybody, I go,
DC
like,
Sandman.
Who's your favorite comic book character? I'm like, oh, Sandman. They go, for Spider-Man? I'm like, no, not fucking Spider-Man. No.
Like
Sandman.
the Lord of Dreams.
Yes, Dream of the I say that, but that sounds all dramatic. Dream of the Endless.
Yeah.
Dream of the Endless. Rated R. No, but it's like, it's not about fighting. It's not about, like, traditional comic book stuff like saving the world. It's just about this entity in his like existence for like a set amount of time. Of course, you know, whatever. It's really good. It's really good.
It was written by like
Neil Gaiman.
Yeah, Neil Gaiman. He's an actual like novelist as opposed to like somebody who's more used to just writing comics. So like he wrote a comic like he's writing a novel, and it was like very beautiful and complex and entertaining, and that would make a really neat movie if they could do it.
Because he already took my other one of my other favorite series and fucked it up. Lucifer. Like, how the fuck? Like, I'm still gonna make something about that. Still,
you're all in my mic.
I'm sorry. I am angry now. I'm furious. Furious. You shall not make Lucifer. That was funny.
They ruined I'm sorry, that was funny. Because, okay, I'm not too big into Lucifer, like obviously. The actual comic, but it's not obvious.
I mean, for like me, it is like obviously.
It was like, but it was good. It was something different, and it was unique, and it was like interesting, and they turned it into a buddy cop drama.
Not even a good buddy cop drama. It's like okay now. I also read recently that some other network wanted to do the exact same thing with the Walking Dead. They wanted to turn into a fucking cop drama. It's like, what the fuck is up with these? Like, everything can't be CSI.
So afraid of original ideas.
Everything can't be CSI. Like, okay, I'm sorry.
Certain things did well, but like new things do well too because
if you let
people
them.
Want something new. People like interesting things. People like something that like makes them think differently about something that they knew very well.
Yeah, but people also like CSI and Law and Order.
Like, companies are scared to take a chance. Networks and things are scared to take a chance. And I understand you're putting money into something that might not pay back, but come on, dude.
You always make more.
Take a chance.
Like, I never heard of... Oh, that's not true. You'll make more. I believe in you guys. Come on. Take a chance. But
the thing with comics is, like, you know, I didn't grow up with comic books or anything. You got me in the comics and manga and stuff, but...
A manga?
A
manga?
But, it's like, now that the things that I just learned about, like, all of a sudden, everybody's like, let's make a movie about it, let's make a movie about it, let's make a movie about it. And, like, part of me is like, oh, yeah, I know what that is, and I want to see it. Yeah. And then another part of me is like, y'all are just pooping this out now, aren't you?
It's like, I feel like, I started with, like, the freaking Dark Knight stuff. Yeah. Like, those weren't good comic book movies. Those are just good movies. Like, those are just really...
Are you talking about, like, the animated?
No. I'm talking about the live action ones with, what's his face?
Christian Bale.
Sir yells at the help. That guy.
He was having a day.
He was having a time. that little audio clip is just like... Anyway. But yeah, those movies they're really good. Fucking right. Like Christian Bale did a great job. Fucking what who was in that movie? Who's the guy from the little what's his name?
Are you talking about Alfred?
No, the guy, him too.
Michael.
Michael. I say yeah.
I just love the way he says his name. It's so
Michael. I can't even do that.
No,
Anyway,
like him.
yeah, everybody.
He was a good Alfred. He was very like fatherly as Alfred.
Who played the new Alfred in Batman versus Superman? What's his name? Jeremy Irons or
Irons, yeah.
Irons. Yeah. He did. He was a good Alfred.
Great.
He was
I
one
love
of the
that. Yeah.
good parts of the movie. But yeah.
It also brought to mind the fact, like, hey, Alfred was in the military, like that.
Yeah,
you look like you might have been in the military when you were young.
Fuck some shit up. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? Ah.
Good Alfred.
But yeah, I don't know. It's like I just feel like a lot of superhero films kind of stick to like that. Like, okay, you get in the origin story, bad guy shows up. You know, not all of them, but like most of them. It's a little too like
formulaic, a little too by the book.
That, but also it's a little too like safe. Yeah. It's like let's just play it safe. Yeah. Pick a popular or a character that we know. Some of these characters, like, nobody really, like, who cares about certain characters? I'm not going to name any names. I'm not. Lucifer, but what?
Do you care about the Flash movie? Like, is that a thing that you will be excited to see?
I'm not. Here's the thing. I like Flash. I like Wonder Woman. I like Wonder Woman in the new thing.
Yeah, I like Gal Gadot, or how do you say her name? Gal Gadot. Whichever one
of
those is her name.
Yeah.
I like her as Wonder Woman. Like, yeah. she makes a decent Wonder Woman. And I'm excited to see that movie. I wish her whole existence in Batman vs. Superman wasn't just a plug for freaking Justice League. But
she did good for the 5 minutes she was on screen.
Yeah. But, like, she stole the scenes when she was there. So.
She's definitely cool. I don't know. What we're talking about again? I forgot. I completely zoned out.
We were talking about Flash.
Oh, yeah, Flash. Speaking of Flash, I'm sorry. Say real quick.
Super segue.
In that trailer, Cyborg looks really dumb. I just wanted to say that just real quick.
He looks a little derpy.
He looks a little bit.
He looks effeminate.
There it is. I was trying to think. Yeah. There it is. I was trying to think of the politically correct term for that. I'm like, you look a little soft, like, not tough. Yeah. He just comes off very like. Not saying somebody who's feminine like can't be freaking tough. That's not what I'm saying. It's like he's not very like.
It didn't look like he was gonna be a cyborg.
He was kind of small, wasn't he?
Something.
He was kind of small. Yeah. He was kind of like he even had like his like little like cyborg parts were kind of like downplayed a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
Like maybe
they could have been a bit more cool,
like larger, like kind of give me some eye candy there. It's kind of like this, like oh okay, this gout some foil on his face.
Give me a cyborg, not just a dude with like metal on.
I guess it's only a trailer. They probably want to do some more shit.
Yeah, a lot of times there's still a lot of CGI and a bunch of tweaking and stuff that they're gonna do. So who knows?
But back to the Flash now. I don't know. I'm not really a huge Flash fan. I like the Flash.
See, I get confused because every time I hear about the Flash, it's a different Flash.
Yeah, there's a lot of Flashes.
So, like, I don't know which one we're talking about. So, because I'm new here, I get confused. And
there's a couple.
I'm not sure what the actual deal with him is.
Usually, like, one of three that
I know Barry...
Allen.
Is Allen? I thought it was something else.
No, Barry Allen.
I was about to say Barry Manilow.
Somebody different. That's very different. Who's Barry Manilow?
Singer.
Okay, I'm like, I know that name. I know somebody famous, but it ain't the Flash. I know that.
I know it wasn't the Flash. I just wanted to say Barry Manilow. Yeah, that's the only one whose name I know. But then it's like I get his origin story mixed up with like one of the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I couldn't really tell you much about the Flash. I'm more of a Batman fan. I love Batman. Also, Lucifer. Batman? I was like saying that. It's just fun to say.
Don't go yelling you love Lucifer in this house, man.
I'm sorry. I wanted to put a little awkward pause there. Like we've had an argument.
Oh, it's 6:30.
Okay. Not quite done yet, I don't think. I don't know. You want to stop here? You want to keep going? We have plans. I'm sorry, folks. We're trying to kind of coordinate things right now. You want to stop or you want to?
We can let the conversation like resolve into
I think it did when you just scolded me.
Okay.
I mean, we can keep going.
We can cut out this part about us discussing whether or not.
Nah, we'll leave it in. It's a real raw podcast. It's fine. You guys like that stuff, right? Where we just talk about us and our life stuff, like in the middle of like a conversation. Oh, hey, what to eat tonight? Oh, yeah.
So anyway, I think that's about it.
You think so?
I think that's about it. Unless you got something to add. What final thoughts? Final thoughts. What are your final thoughts?
Before the final thoughts, can we just talk about like the highlights of this? Okay, I said Lucifer like 80 times.
Mm-hmm. You embarrassed my friend. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your friend.
Yeah.
What else? What else happened? Things happened.
Something about something that happened to you at work with maple syrup.
Syrup story.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, should we start that little stupid thing now that we were talking about earlier, where I read the thing?
Oh.
Wait, stop. Wait, no, wait. I need to like. Are we gonna do this or not? Because I don't know if I want to do it. If you say it's okay, I'll do it.
Now it's time for a special segment we like to call Chris Was Once an Emo Little Sissy Pants.
Okay. That's a terrible name. We should have talked about a name. Okay.
We don't rehearse things here, Christopher.
It's raw real. Okay. So you want to explain what this is as I find the good passage?
Okay, so apparently when Christopher was a young lad, he felt things very deeply. Mostly because he was dating a girl who was crazy and made him think that this thing was cool or okay.
Hi, Cheyenne.
And we've been reading through some of his old notebooks, and some of it has been hilarious.
That was a little too dark. I don't want to read that.
And some of it has just been sad.
Oh, crap.
But it's all unnecessarily dramatic for like a 16-year-old who lives in a nice neighborhood.
A very nice neighborhood.
Town, in a huge place and has lots of friends. So let's have it. What do we got? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for showing up to the podcast. We have canceled our previous segment because that got really depressing, and also I have to go.
Also, I said this would be better than the last podcast, but I don't think it's better than the last podcast.
Hey.
What?
No.
Yes. Okay, people. It has been 45 minutes
or less,
no,
depending on whether or not we cut out that segment.
Oh, we cutting it.
But thanks. Check us out on Twitter, on all of our things.
Do the social media
if
things.
If you like, leave us a comment. We don't even like post on social media really, but we will do better with our lives.
Who's our sponsor again?
Our sponsor.
I want to see if you remember.
I think it was Jacobson's The Box.
And where can they find one of these boxes at?
You can find it at...
Where was that?
At www.com.
Mouthsounds.com? Yeah. Go buy the box at mouthsounds.com.
Just type in The Box.
Also, I don't
know what that'll lead to.
I know what it'll lead to.
Kids.
And don't do it unless you're 18 or older.
That's not good.
The Box. Alright, wrap this shit up. Alright, people.
Tired. Nice day. Love you. Bye. Bye.
Whatever.